like the joke or something.
It's like the Rebecca Black shit. Remember the Friday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a whole team.
Silly Billy.
A whole team of them. They're like the Power Rangers.
Yeah, yeah. Lil Uzi Vert, Sam Smith, Lil Nas X, JoJo Siwa.
Brett Gelman.
Brett Gelman. Have you run into him ever?
Never run into
Does
that
he
guy.
know what's going on with you guys?
I don't know. I posted a thing like everybody thought he died. I posted a thing about him dying, and then he was like I'm not gonna back down from the trolls, and none of you guys scare me.
Oh, I didn't know he was that brave.
He tweets things that make us think he knows a little bit about what Ben's doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get whatever.
I like how he kicked his black wife right to the curb the second he got $1.
Dude, it's so funny.
Yep.
Like,
Isn't it
as
great?
soon as BLM was over,
Get out of here.
it's like a lease on a car. He was like, I'm going to go
Brasilia
this time.
I'm gonna go
Brasilia.
Right there, yeah. The hottest skinny crackhead lame
Brasilia.
girl that will fuck me.
He's like, it's a little more a month, but
That's been a couple of good years with the Stranger Things contract. It's a little more a month.
He married a fucking spirit Halloween like mannequin.
Did he marry her?
live book.
Yeah, I
event.
think so.
Wow,
And then
God, that sucks.
his book, it's the worst shit I've ever read in my life too. It reads like a children's book.
The Terrifying Realm of the Possible. My career.
It's the preview of it is the worst fucking thing. And of course the whole thing's about him being
Brasilia.
and having anxiety.
Oh, really? Why?
He's like, it's like 6 different short stories where he's like, welcome to my twisted mind and my twisted world. Like, you may judge me for these stories, but maybe you should judge yourself instead. And then like chapter 1, Barry was just a Jewish
Brasilia.
boy living in Manhattan, but he had demons living in his head. And at night, the demons would torture him and tell him twisted things. It's like, well, I don't know who the fuck this is. He just takes a bunch of Molly and just starts like a fucking cat at a computer.
Yeah, running his little
Brasilia.
goosebumps. Say cheese or die. say chutzpah or die. Fucking cool. Yeah. Like I really was really like I liked him riding Danzica, his Bravo, which is unbelievable.
I don't know what that is.
His rock star sneaker ex-girlfriend, ex-wife. Like
Rock star sneaker.
That's like, she has like the social equivalent of being like a pair of gold, like sneakers with big stars on them.
Oh, fuck. Look at her.
It's his ex-wife. And
Yeah, she thinks she's like a director too. She like directs things or
Yeah,
something.
that's
she
awesome.
ruins people's careers with wasting their time on bad movies that make no money. I got $800,000 from Netflix to make this, and they're gonna turn it into this movie and then it never goes anywhere forever.
Well, look at that power duo right there.
Yeah.
She's sexy though.
We should have her on the show.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Dude, the day like we switched from like black people to Jews, like he got rid of her
Yeah.
and then got a Jewish.
He walked out of the meeting with Michael Rappaport, and he was like, "Hey, Morty, can you grab me a
Brasilia.
girl from the Erewhon from the art store?"
He's the trendiest dude. Like he just wears dresses and like makeup and stuff. I mean, he'll
Yeah.
We should start wearing dresses.
Oh no, he posts pictures of himself on like the coast of Ibiza, and he's like hair, makeup, design, like, and he's adding all the big like people, and then he goes on Twitter and says like, he's like he does interviews where he's scared to like what are you scared of? You're like flying around the world like and making tons of money.
His
You
makeup-
have a ton of people behind you.
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
He has a whole career for just yelling in movies.
we saw him at the Goods premiere in 2008 when Sam and I were going to UCB in LA.
Really?
Yes.
That Jeremy Piven movie?
The Jeremy
Yeah.
Piven movie. He came out and like there was a Goods Q&A or something. We were just at UCB. We're doing like the 3-month intensive or whatever. We were there for a lot. And then we just kept going. And then one night we saw Brett Gelman, and it was he had to be a car salesman. He had to sell a bottle.
I think so, vaguely.
He's like, I could sell anything. It was like the cockiest.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like fresh off being a car salesman, so it was like triple insulting. But it was just like he sold a piece of trash for 10 cents, and he said, I told you. It's like an old car salesman's trick.
Right.
Like, I could sell anything. Like, oh, yeah, sell me this empty water bottle. I'm like, fine, it's $5,000. And you just work the price down to 10 cents. You like make them spit on an offer.
Right.
And they're like, I'll give you 10 cents. You're like, it's sold. Told ya. you know,
Yeah.
and then you're like slaughter. Yeah, and then you have to deal with him. You know. So.
Yeah, he sucks a lot of ass.
He's a pedophile.
Do you run into anybody that's not as well known as Brett Gelman that really chops you guys up in LA? I can't believe you guys live in LA.
I know. It's.
I mean,
at this point,
that's why we
it's-
started Lemon Party. We were running into them too much. And then
Yeah,
we're
and-
like let's just go scorched earth and call them all.
It's a good move.
That's what's fun now is we don't see any of these
Yeah,
people anymore.
we couldn't do the
But they-
show if we were like running into them.
But
all
they
the
used
time.
to like reprimand, like you guys are better than that, like this and that. And
Who?
I mean, people that it's people that here's the thing. It's people that make a lot of money and they write on big TV shows
Yeah.
and they think they're stand-up comedians and they're absolutely
They're like
not.
invisible, but
Yeah.
they have careers.
Mhm.
But it's like you wouldn't even know the reference. Of who they would be.
Viacom gives them, $40,000 a month, and it makes them think that now they're a comedian, but no one knows who they are.
Yeah.
They don't have any show that anyone listens to. No one comes out to see them. They don't do anything. Nobody gives a shit. It's just Viacom cares about you.
So guys,
Th-
with
those types
apartments
of
full
people.
of books.
It's the
Yeah.
kind of people they make these shows that are the audience of the show is the people that worked on it
Mhm.
and financed it. And then they tell you it's great. And then you go, wow, I'm on a great show. And we're in bed with the critics and like the AV Club and all that.
And then
So it says it's great,
episodes.
but no one's fucking watching and no one gives a
And
shit.
They
If
might
mention
see you
people,
in
they look at
passing
you.
and like they'll act weird, and you'll be like, "Dude, congratulations on getting that show." And they go, "Oh, we're in season 9
Yep.
of the show." Like you've never heard of it.
Ugh.
You've never heard of it. And like Seth Rogen's in it somehow.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I don't.
And it's on like AutoZone.com.
It plays at the gas station on the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
on the little
Yeah,
screen
as
when
you
you're
fill
pumping
up your
gas.
car.
Seth Rogen's playing a Hell's Angel.
Cheddar TV. That's what they have at the gas station.
yeah,
This is cheddar.
yeah. It's all the tough bear Jews, the wannabes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's all the rejects for the Bear Jew.
Yeah, yeah. Seth, anybody over 5'8".
I love getting robbed.
Robbing. I robbed
Somebody broke into my car and it was awesome. They left me fun little treats.
like broken glass on my on my Hanukkah decorations. Yeah, no, Seth Rogen's a piece of shit. Seth Rogen.
Devin met him once.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a whole party with him. It was a weird night. I realized that night none of these people have real friends because he hung out with me the whole night, and I was just like drunk and like okay, and like with him for 4 or 5 hours straight.
Smoking weed.
And I did smoke weed with him.
Yeah.
And then, but he did do some things on the at that night that I was like, oh, it's because I used to like him, and then that night I realized he was becoming kind of like a gay industry guy.
Yeah.
And he was like talking about, he's like, can you believe the Black Eyed Peas had a song called Let's Get Retarded? I mean, they say retarded like a lot. And I was just standing there drunk. I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, are you upset about that?
What's
for?
great is he was saying that Tropic Thunder was racist because
Yeah.
of the blackface, and
He-
then a black girl corrected him. She
Yeah.
goes, "Shut the fuck up." That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh,
That
that's
was
great.
That was when I knew it. Yeah.
So good. And they're standing by the pool, like in the
Hollywood
Hollywood Hills.
$1,500. Even if I was homeless, I would have been like, I owe you my life. I'll give you my 401k, black girl, for that. Damn.
Oh yeah, Santa Inc.
Yeah,
that was a
that's the-
great show that was ruined by white supremacists. Unfortunately.
I hated what they did with it.
Yeah.
All those Hells Angels and the white supremacists in Southern California, Oakland, and other
We had a
stuff.
great show, but white supremacists in Hollywood ruined it.
So these guys go the other way too, by the way. You meet them and you hang out with them for a bit, and behind closed doors, they're the complete opposite of what they pretend to be.
Yeah.
So you meet him, they're like, who cares what Louis did? He's fine. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
And then they go on, you see them on Twitter the next day.
Yeah.
They're like, women have the right to,
Wow.
because they just want to keep their job.
What job?
I don't know.
Who's got a job good enough not to lose?
Louis was blocking women in rooms so they wouldn't go do comedy. It had nothing to do with sex. Oh yeah, this was the interaction I was talking about.
Brazilian fighting on the TL.
I can still be mad though, right?
You might get a little treat.
Well, they're so scared now they just have to mimic whatever's being done because they go, well, that's safe, and then they
Yeah.
just do. That's how they think now. And when you talk to these people, they write off their entire body of work that you actually loved. They'll just say that was
Yeah.
bad. Like Patton Oswalt had to be like every album you actually like's bad. But
Wow.
He had to apologize for taking a picture with Dave Chappelle.
Really?
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
posted a picture of himself writing the apology,
Like in a
letter.
big,
That's
like
awesome.
in a green room.
Can we
He's
look
like,
that up? Patton Oswalt, Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
apology.
he's it's like he has his diary in front of him and he's pinning it.
Yeah.
And he's showing himself thinking really, really
So to
hard.
be woke, you have to apologize for hanging out with a black guy.
Patton Oswalt apologized
legendary
for
black
hanging
guy.
out
Makes
with Dave
sense to me.
Chappelle and took a picture of himself writing the apology
Yeah.
letter. It's awesome. Do images.
I'm fucking horny. Patton Oswalt's a fucking dickhead, isn't? Didn't he suffocate the shit out of his wife? Didn't he like smother her head with a pillow or something?
He kind of he fed her a lot of pills, I think.
Look at this. Can you believe this?
wow!
Okay, he's deep in thought. He has the finger across the upper lip.
Yeah, should I do missionary with the 3-year-old, or should I?
That's awesome.
Should I put my dick worms in this little kid's asshole? He did kill his wife, didn't
So
he?
okay, I'll say this: I had a Brazilian neighbor once who. One day that like 9 sheriffs knocked on my door, and I was like, they were like, "Do you know this one guy that used to live here next door?" I'm like, "No, I moved in like a month ago." They're like, "All right, well, we're looking for him. We're pretty sure he like fled to Israel or something." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I went across the street and asked my neighbor. I'm like, "Hey, and they go, "Oh my god!" And they called everybody over. Like, what were they asking? This, that, and the other. Apparently, this guy was like he's Israeli Brazilian. It's just part of the story. And apparently, the wife just like died suddenly one night. And at 4 a.m., the kids came running out like, "Mom's dead, mom's dead!" And they're screaming. And then the next day, then they went inside, and the wife was dead in the bed. And they don't do autopsies with if you're Brazilian. They don't do that.
Really?
It's not kosher or something.
It's I
Well,
guess
the Jewish body is sacrosanct. You cannot violate it even with an autopsy.
that's right, Sam.
Well, wow.
They're chosen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, like they just cremate or whatever they do immediately, and then it's just shipped off, and and they just said, yeah, she had asthma, so she just died in her sleep, and everyone was like, we didn't know that she had asthma and this, and then the guy started acting weird. He started drinking a lot, like stumbling into people's houses, being like really just a fucking weirdo. And 5 months later, he just like all of a sudden he was gone, and he went to Israel, and and then 9 months later, sheriffs were knocking on my door again. Like, we're still looking for him. We're trying to find this guy. We got a bunch of questions to ask him. Like 9 sheriffs were like they sent sheriffs that like weren't fat. Like it actually,
Wow. It was serious
it
stuff.
was serious. They sent the best and the brightest. Like 9 cars pulled up with like, and cars without like lights and shit, like the detectives and shit. And they were asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know anything about this
That was
guy.
a movie
but-
set. That was a movie set. They're like,
And
see,
cut.
you prosecute Jews. Look, we go looking for them when they do bad stuff. Look, we sent our best and brightest. And they couldn't even find him. And then he did the Lorne Michaels movie where he just got dual citizenship and went to Israel. Well, you can't prosecute.
Well, I think I guess he already has it or whatever.
Yeah.
So he got like like they can't, like a sheriff can't get on a plane and like fly to Israel and like put him in cuffs and fly back
you
or whatever.
imagine?
Yeah, they're arresting him while he blows up a Palestinian hospital. He's holding
Starting
an
a fighter
RPG.
jet. Yeah.
He's like, hold on, 1 second. No, he's just taking a pillow and putting it over like a fucking Palestinian's head. But yeah, what definitely happened is he totally, absolutely smothered his wife with a pillow while she was sleeping.
100%.
And he kept saying like, yeah, I think she had COVID. He kept trying to use the COVID excuse because it was during the pandemic. But
Yeah,
she was like 43, healthy.
She wouldn't go get tested or wear a mask. And I said that was her problem. And everybody was like, oh my God, what a creature. Yeah, so imagine an LA County Sheriff's Department showing up in Israel right now. Just people sprinting away from it like it's a fucking T-Rex, like it's Godzilla. No, everybody. Daniel Day-Lewis is there somehow. Like everybody's there.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, he's there. He's sucking on a foot. He drops it. He's got a full foot in his mouth.
I mean, if there's no autopsy, you can just get away with more, and that's just the bottom line of it. So, but when I heard that, I was like, I don't know. Patton's he's not that strong.
There was like
though.
a
He can't really-
documentary about her. It basically seemed like he was just happily giving her tons of pills. Like she'd asked for pills. She was like writing a whole thing on the Golden State Killer, the serial killer in the Bay Area. She like kind of broke the case actually. And he was they don't have a real relationship. They live in a mansion, like separate rooms. They just have text message exchanges. Like, do you have any Klonopin or do you have any of those sleeping pills? And he'd be like, okay, 1 sec. And
I've got a dozen.
I'm writing an apology about a black guy right now. Sorry.
He's just a